Okay, so today is very dark. It's really overcast. The sun isn't out much, so I popped out my ring light to try to see if I can get some additional lighting, and it's not doing much. So I do apologize for the lighting in this video, but I'm not apologizing for nothing else. Part one was criminally unpopular opinions, and I started off pretty soft and then I got a little bit harder and whatever, but this video is my tastefully offensive unpopular opinions, and we're starting off hard. Number one. Now, I'm not someone who condones the S word, and I'm not telling anyone to do that. Do not take that from this video. What I'm trying to say is, if you're someone who, I struggle with depression and I struggle with a lot of different stuff, okay? But if you're someone who you aren't getting help, or you refuse to get help, or everything is just coming down on you, as opposed to you going in a mall and shooting up the mall, as opposed to you going in a school and shooting up the school, as opposed to you murdering your entire family, I say, and this is my video, my opinions, I say, just do it. You get what I'm saying? Just end your suffering. Don't make other people suffer because you're suffering. You get what I'm saying? That is so selfish. It is selfish to do it, yes, but if you're gonna take multiple lives with you, then you'll be missed. Now, what I just said might seem really harsh, but it's the lesser of two evils. You get what I'm saying? Because normally in ethics, they'd give you a question that says, if you have 100 people and one person and you have a choice to save, who do you save? A lot of people would say, oh, I would save all 101 or whatever, but what if you have to choose? Do you choose to save that one person and let 100 people die? I personally would save 100 and let one person die. That's just me. If I had to choose, but yeah, obviously, if I could save all 101, I'd save 101. But if I can't save all of the people, I'm gonna save the majority. Now, if you're new to my channel, I am Diamond. Happy to have you. If you enjoy advice videos, commentary, comedy, inspirational, educational, stuff like that, I do those type of videos currently, mostly. But if you also enjoy like pranks and hauls and all that stuff, I do have those in the works. So subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload and you can see what I post. Now, if you are a returning member of the Diamond Gang, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I am now at 190 of you guys. Thank you so much. You know, keep sharing my content, keep liking my videos, keep commenting, keep doing everything. I appreciate all of you, and you guys are gonna help me succeed, and I notice that, I realize that, and I appreciate it. Now, number two is skin bleaching, white fishing. Skin bleaching is very popular with people of color, especially the darker skinned people of color. So yeah, guys, let me just give you some advice. Now, slavery is sort of kind of done, kind of. So, you know, try to steer away from the white is right type of look. You get what I'm saying? Whatever your complexion is, that's what you need to be. All right. I know a lot of black people who bleach. I have family members who bleach their skin, and it doesn't even make any sense. Why? What is that? What are you gaining? Okay, I understand that there is colorism and there is prejudice, and you know, a lot of people, you try to get a job at a bank and the bank would, you know, they wouldn't hire you, and when you go on the line and you look, it's all light-skinned people. So I do understand, but think about your skin. You're damaging your skin. Your ancestors are turning in their graves because they fought because of their color, and now you have it a little bit easier. You still have it very difficult, but you have it a little bit easier, and now you choose to bleach your skin. It makes no sense. Now, with this same skin bleaching thing, I would say I'm gonna insert a clip from one of my videos called These Females, and it's just a short clip on respecting yourself. We need to set a standard for respecting ourselves, okay? If you set the standard for respecting yourself and others, people will respect you at that standard. Now for 2.5, which is the same topic, same category, we have excessive tanning and blackfishing. Now, if you look at it as opposites, it's easier for you to understand. I'm black, and if I were to bleach my skin, it's self-hate. So if you are lighter or white or whatever, European, and you are to excessively tan your skin to get darker, that is self-hate also. You get what I'm saying? Now, you are light. Be light. You are beautiful. You are amazing just how you are. You do not need to look like anybody else. You need to look like yourself. I honestly, when I go online, and you can check my feed, I post, well, you won't be able to see it because mostly on my stories, and they disappear after 24 hours, but mostly when I post on my stories, if I post white people, if I post Asians, if I post whatever, it's them being themselves naturally. You never see me post a white person in braids or a black person with some bagpipes. Okay, I'm kidding. Bagpipes, I think, are like a cultural thing. So probably if you're like from Scotland or something and you're black, then that's part of your culture. But what's white culture? What's something that's like white culture that I can say black people can do and it's offensive? I don't really see white people complaining about like their culture being stolen. I mean, I don't really see a lot of white fishing, but I don't know. Wow, phenomenal. Anywho, now number 3, I respect open racists. It's like that meme from New York from Flavor of Love. I'm a wolf, you see me coming. If you are a racist, please let me know. I don't want to be nice to you. I'm a really friendly, kind person. I don't want to be nice to you and you secretly hate me. Let me know. Put it in your bio. I am a racist. Please. That is the right thing to do. So you don't have it. For example, when I post, right? I normally post like random stuff or photos of myself or my stories where I post just like other people or funny stuff. When I started to post more black content and posting more creators and giving people more shout outs and stuff, even though my platform is still small, when I started to do that, you would not believe. Right now I'm at I think 1,000 and maybe 40 followers on Instagram, but I was at almost 2,000 followers, and I was following like 500 people, and I was at almost 2,000. And when I started to post more Black Lives Matter stuff and more black people being black and Asians being Asians and white people being white and everybody just being beautiful, being themselves, when I started to post more of that, ciao, 1,050. I lost so many subscribers because I don't know, I had to post it even one day. I think when I got upset, I was like, these people been following me for years, and apparently they didn't know I was black. Now, number 4 and 4.5 are white privilege and generational wealth. Now, I think that generational wealth, which is, you not struggling to go to college, you already having a house that your parents left to you, your parents get you a car at 16 or whatever, you don't really have to worry about getting yourself the starter things. All you have to do is build on what you already have. I think that a lot of the reasons why black people, or whatever, the majority, are so middle class or poor is because we don't leave generational wealth for our kids. And a lot of that is because we are unable to. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of gaps with wage, and there's a lot of gaps with housing and stuff with different countries. There's a lot of things that make it difficult for black people to own houses and own cars and own land, and it's very difficult. So I do get it, but also we are more, I don't know how to explain it, we're more go get it yourself. Okay, your mom will have a huge house, and you don't want to live with your mom until you save to get what you got to get. You want to go out and you want to get your own place, you want to get your own apartment, you want to get this. Whereas other races, they would stay with their parents until they have everything. When they move out is when they're getting married. So I do think a lot of that kind of affects us negatively, because we always have to be building, we always have to be starting. You would have your mom, she got to struggle, she built a house, she finally built a house, and you're living in your house. Then you want to move out. When you move out, you gotta start again, you gotta build again, build a house again. You have your kids, they live with you for a while, they gotta go again, they gotta start again, they gotta build again. No one has like a house that, well, obviously people do, but not a lot of people do have a house that is from the 1800s that someone just passed down, and it just been passing down, and people just build on it, or build more on it, or use it and sell it and flip it or something. It's very uncommon in the black community. Now, number 5 is vegans. I think that you're loving everyone, and you love animals, and you only eat plants, you don't eat any animal byproducts, and you're just so conscious and so whatever. I think you're psychotic. And I think people who are vegan, who are they drive a Tesla and they just seem so well put together, I think we gotta check their basements for real. Number 6 is the bag. Now, what I mean by that is, if a company, let's say I'm black, let's pretend, if a company is racist, or they have been doing a lot of stuff in the past, now it's a company, it's a lot of different people, so whatever, it's not gonna be everyone in the company, but majority. If they're racist, or they're blatantly neglecting, using an Asian in their ads, or using a white person in their ads, and they're just only using this specific race or whatever, if they're that type of person, and let's say I'm black, and they don't have any black people in their ads, and they came on the fire, and they decide, okay, we're gonna look for a black person now to give a deal, you think I'm gonna say no if they call me? You think so? Okay. If they call me, I don't care. It's like, let's say Gucci, because I think Gucci had like some history with that blackface sweater or whatever, or maybe it was Louis Vuitton, whatever. Now, let's say Gucci calls me and they have this history or whatever. You think I'm gonna say no? You think I'm gonna fumble the bag because I am an activist and I'm pro-black and I'm whatever, you think I'm gonna fumble the bag? Are you dumb? Ciao. Number 7 is attention seekers. Now, I think people who go around like, I don't care about nobody, and nobody cares about me, and I don't need nobody, and I feel like those type of people, they have, you know, just the biggest hearts and they are just so sensitive and so easily offended. Because if you're somebody who, like, you're level-headed and you know that this is the world that we live in, you know people need people. Everybody needs somebody. If you're gonna get a job, you need a reference. If you're gonna go to church, you gotta ask people, hey, is this the church that so and so? You gotta have people. You gotta talk to people. You gotta have friends. You may not have best friends or people who you talk to every day, but you have to have other people. You are birthed by someone else. You are taught by someone else. You are watching me right now and I am someone else. You need other people. Now 7.5, because I think that this can actually like kind of be the same thing but not really. So 7.5 is relationships. Now I don't believe in building together. Now let me explain. What I mean is, if you're gonna go in a relationship and you don't have your shit together, don't go in the relationship. It's not that hard. You're gonna be essentially putting all that damage, all that, you know, brokenness on the other person, whether male, female, whatever you are. If you're gonna be in a relationship, you have to be mentally ready, physically ready, and emotionally and financially ready for that relationship. Don't go in a relationship like, oh, he's my man, he's gonna take care of me, that's his job, she's my woman, she gotta pay some of the stuff too, you have to have everything sorted out already. I gotta keep fixing my shirt because it keep moving. It ain't no off the shoulder, child. I just made it off the shoulder because I want to show myself so, baby. Now, number 8 is, if you smell good when you walk in the room, you start talking before you actually start talking. And I like that one. Now, this is another one on hygiene, guys. If you shower and you shower good, now it's not the same for everyone because everyone's body is different, but if you're like a normal person, everything is balanced, and you shower, you don't need to spray, you know, the whole entire bottle of perfume on yourself. You can just shower, you know, put on your little deodorant, you know, do a little you don't need to or I see on TikTok when they're like, they spray it in the air and they walk under it. Like, that is so much, you know. You go in the room and, you know, it's either you smell terrible and people are just like taken aback, like, oh my god, this person smells really bad and I don't want to get up because it's going to be embarrassing. I don't want to embarrass this person. Or they're, you know, oh my god, this perfume, this person is wearing so much perfume. Like, be somewhere in the middle. Be somewhere in the middle. Just shower and just smell clean. You don't have to do the excessive stuff. Number 9, a lot of our parents and grandparents need rehab. Now, number 9 is, a lot of our parents and grandparents need therapy. And that is just big facts, because right now, a lot of the people who are like, oh, this generation sucks. Now, this is my generation. I'm a millennial, baby. Proud millennial, baby. But a lot of people who are like, this generation sucks and they're the worst. You're their parents. Biased much? So you're talking about every other parent except yourself? Okay, all right. There are a lot of broken people, and they're building broken homes, raising broken kids. Kids grow up broken and have their kids, and their kids are raised by broken people in broken homes, and they grow up to be broken. So to end the cycle, the first thing you have to do is you have to acknowledge the fact that, hey, my great grandma who raised me may have not have done such a great job, you know, post-slavery or post-famine or post-depression or post-financial crisis. A lot of our grandparents and our parents and our great-grandparents, they've been through a lot. So when they raised us tough, and they raised us broken, and they raised us not the best. You know, a lot of them were sexually assaulted. A lot of them had so much that they had to deal with, and they raised us with that trauma. Therapy wasn't as popular as it is now. It was frowned upon back then. People are like, oh, you know, I'm feeling this type of way. People are like, you're feeling that type of way, you know, suck it up. Get over it, you know. Now we have more people going to therapy, more people getting help, mental health. So now, if they're still alive, it is still possible to get them a little bit of help, you know, try to repair some of the damage that they went through, you know, and, you know, heal them while you're healing yourself. Because a lot of us, I personally need therapy. And that's just big facts. That's not, you know, trying to be funny or nothing. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I personally need therapy, and I'm not able to do it right now. So I feel like having this platform is like a therapeutic thing for me. So I'm doing that. Okay. So if you're able to afford therapy, and you know your grandparents and stuff and you and everybody, do family therapy, do group therapy, do one-on-one therapy. We need it. It's good for us to have people listen to us. It's good for us to vent sometimes. Okay, I follow a lot of channels where I see random posts where the person is like, oh my god guys, I need to vent, and I'm just like, oh my god, let me go click in, let me go comment and see if I can, you know, say something positive to this person, because I know what it's like. You feel me? Now I'm gonna go leave, and I'm gonna get my prop for number 10. Now, I couldn't find the prop that I was looking for, but I tried to duplicate, whatever. So here it is, and that is how I normally write when I'm in high school. And my unpopular opinion is people who write small like this, or curly, or instead of dotting the I, they put like a circle at the top of the I. Y'all do too much. Y'all just doing too much. What was I trying to save with this when I was in high school? What was I trying to save? This is the opposite of ergonomic. You know, who was I trying to hurt? Was I trying to hurt my teacher? Who was I trying to hurt? Who hurt me writing like this? Who hurt me? Okay, so that is the end of the video. That was number 10. And if you guys like this video, like the video, subscribe, turn on your notifications, share the video, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with what I said. Let me know if you disagree with anything that I said, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.